grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
That free throw good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
And he sinks the second. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Martin, the putback. Stolen by Jokic. Outside Murray. Pass to English. The three. And he's missed his first two shots of the game. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
And dunking it with authority inside of it. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Martin outside. Screen by O'Neal. Martin with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. The Lakers second, the Nuggets third.
Neither team's been missing from the foul line. It's a coach's dream to convert those freebies. Oh, this is Gordon at his best, flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Doncic passes to Martin. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Just 5 to shoot. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Doncic. Last game for him, he picked up 13.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Pass to Gordon. Here's English. Shoots over Bryant. It's stolen by James. To the paint. And then Bryant with the dunk.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Denver in the lead. Here's English. Jokic with a screen on Bryant. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Jokic. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And Denver making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
Number 10, Tim Hardaway.
To the inside. Thompson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Jokic. Pass to Thompson. Out to Gordon. This one for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Gordon with a steal. Here we go. Tipped. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Number 11, James.
Here's James. He's scoreless. Misses in close. Denver leading by 5. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
James with the ball. Pass to Money. Screen by O'Neal from the arc. Money misses. Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now Hardaway. Gordon outside. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. And it's blocked. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Lakers also making a switch. Martin's checked in. Now here's Bryant coming off a solid outing against Toronto.
The vision of LeBron. He knows the defense will collapse when he gets to the rim, and he knows exactly where his shooters are.
Hardaway on the wing. Here's Jokic. Oh, and Bryant with a block. James outside. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it. And now just a 3-point Denver lead.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. We're just about halfway through the season, RJ. Is it too early for struggling teams to hit the panic button?
Some teams need to make changes, that's no question. But now isn't the time for GMs to start making knee-jerk reactions.
Now here's Hardaway. No points so far. Watson passes to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Martin takes it in. Excellent defense there from Watson.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's Hardaway. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. And so here's Denver. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 5. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Bryant outside. Money, pass to Bryant. Here's the kid. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. The kid's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Thompson with it. Martin picks him up. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
O'Neal passes to Martin. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Bryant. Pulls up, high post. And he nails the jumper. 7 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. Jokic finds Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Doncic against Hardaway. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the kid. And he also played a big role in their last game with Toronto. And it's all from three-point range. Pass to English. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Good if it goes. And that's not gonna go. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Lakers on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Luka Doncic. Kobe Bryant is out there with James. And it's Martin in at the 2. And they take the lead. English has got 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Doncic passes to Bryant. Off target from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Martin. Watson with a rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Hardaway with it, now guarded by Bryant. Pass to English. Down low. Valanciunas, good. Now it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The shot by James, no good. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Johnson. 13 feet out, and another basket for Denver.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Doncic, a screen on Johnson. Here's Martin. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Watson. It's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jamal Murray is checked in for Hardaway. Lakers trail by 5. Martin outside. Puts it up from 15. Valanciunas with a rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Murray, no good. The Lakers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Denver making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Pass to English. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. English has got 10 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Here's Martin. Here's O'Neal. Martin outside. Back to O'Neal. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Doncic is checked in for the Lakers.
Number 77. Luka Doncic.
Here's Murray. No made baskets yet. Valanciunas passes to Thompson. Screen by Watson. Clock at 6. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
To the wing, right side. Money. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
James, outside. The fadeaway. Valanciunas with a rebound. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Watson passes to Murray. Back to Watson. Pass to English. Into the lane. 14 feet away. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Money. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Thompson outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And it's Doncic missing. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. James, a screen on Thompson. Doncic passes to James. And here's O'Neal. Valanciunas covering. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Inside, here's Murray. Murray going to work inside.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
James deciding where to go with it. And he's going for the lob. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Pass to English. Thompson outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Reeves. Thompson finds Valanciunas. The shot's good. Valanciunas has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
James up top. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
The Nuggets lead by 6. Now here's Thompson. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And how about the defensive impact he's had, racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Money misses. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Los Angeles moving it up. James with the ball. Guarded now by Watson. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Pass to James. Doesn't go for him.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Valanciunas. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Confronting a shooter of JV's stature is never easy, and he can make them pay for that mistake at the line.
That one misses. For over a decade, Jonas Valanciunas has been a physical presence down low, RJ.
And he's shown that he's capable of hitting threes, but he is still at his best on the inside. Rebounding, setting screens, rolling hard, and doing quite a bit of damage in the post.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Pass to Valanciunas. And again, it's Denver missing. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Money. There's a screen. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Gordon outside. Pass to English. Back to Gordon. Now Valanciunas. 16 feet out. That's short off the rim. The Lakers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Looking to get it going. Kicks it out to Bryant. Again, Los Angeles.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to English. Thompson left side. Gordon outside. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's English. No good. Unable to win this run.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon, and the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Nuggets trail. Gordon outside. Here's English, covered by Bryant. An easy 2 on the layup. English has got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Money. Bryant outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown, and quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Launches it. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. English just got 4 rebounds in the game. And Murray launches it from deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far with Denver in a close game.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. Now let's change gear. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And for the Lakers, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Thompson out there with Murray. And it's English in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Pass to Murray. Crafty move. Yes! Murray muscling it in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
By James. Doncic outside, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Luka Doncic.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Now here's Jokic. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Thompson.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Martin misses.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Throws it up high. James with a steal. Martin, the pass to Bryant.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Denver in the lead. Thompson outside. Nice move. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
Number 50.
Gordon on the wing. Check by James. Gordon down low. James is there. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Hey, when Gordon is playing with confidence, Aaron is a handful for defenders.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Lakers trail by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you.
There's so much attention on Jokic there. I mean, he's able to kick it out for a 3.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Martin, the pass to Bryant. Back to Martin. To stop the run. Knocks it down from distance. Martin's got 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Deflects the pass. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And now with a break in the action, here's a look at some of the best passing big men in the league this season. Nikola Jokic, number 1.
So impressive to see someone at his size who can pass the way he does. He really gives his team an interesting edge on the floor.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to English. Denver moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jokic. Rebound, the Lakers. Martin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over Jokic. Out to James. Martin against Jokic. Martin outside. No good on the 3.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 8. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. No good from outside. And here's Denver. They're on a 13-5 run. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant. A one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Second chance shot. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 19 points.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Here's Martin. And counted from 19 feet away. Martin's got 10 points in the game.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Martin finds Doncic. Shoots it from the high post. Martin misses. Denver leading by 10. Outside Murray. There goes Murray. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Murray's got his third basket on the night right there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
O'Neal passes to Bryant. To the paint. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
And Los Angeles making a change here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Gordon. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James left side. And here's O'Neal. Here's Money. From the top of the key. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 4th assist with that last one. Murray passes to Thompson. Here's English, covered by Bryant. Gordon on the wing. The 3-ball. And they'll get another chance. Again, Denver scores.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Over to the wing. Thompson with a steal. Going all the way to the rack.
And the way that Murray can go full bore at the rim is impressive. He always draws contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Denver.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And Murray drops them both. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Money. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now Jokic. He's covered by O'Neal. He shoots it. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Down low. Here's Thompson. Money grabs the miss. Money's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to O'Neal. Here's the kid. Back to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Up top, Thompson. Well, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Thompson passes to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Gordon. Here's English. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 9. Martin right side. To the inside. Thompson with a steal. Here's English. Now here's Hardaway. Launches a 3. Here's Jokic. And it's blocked by Martin. 3 on 3. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Back to Martin. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Looking to get back on track. Rejected by Jokic.
Nice timing there from Jokic to read the play and get the denial at the cup.
For the Nuggets, Watson comes in for Gordon, and it's Johnson in for Thompson. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's English. 16 points for him. Count it. Good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Martin knocks down the triple. Martin's got 8 here in this quarter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Pass to Jokic. Hardaway on the wing. 1:43 left in the third. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A deep 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic is... Here's English. He's got 18. Money grabs the miss. Money's got 4 rebounds now. It's Martin on the wing. To the right side. From deep. The rebound by English. The Nuggets lead by 8. Watson inside. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Johnson.
Jamal Murray.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's English. Soft touch off the glass. English has got 20.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Murray against Martin. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Valanciunas. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Murray, no good. Here's the kid. Pass to Money. Puts up a 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Denver Nuggets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their entire defense. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Luka Doncic. And it's Money in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hardaway with a screen on Doncic. The drive by Murray. Strong drive by Murray.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Pass to the kid. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Watson's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Here's Money. Rebounded by Denver. Watson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Money. Here's Money from behind the arc. Hardaway grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's the kid. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Holmes.
Checking in the game for York.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Doncic left side. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Money. Just 4 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Now Murray. It's Watson on the wing. And another miss by Denver. Lakers trail by 9. The kid passes to Money. And he jams it home with authority.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Thompson outside. Inside. A nice shot by Watson.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Gets the three to fall.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Up until that play, his ball handling had been impeccable. He's given it up just one time.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Murray. Hardaway with a screen on Doncic. Oh, there's the alley. Gordon can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Watson. Sinks the tray.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And Doncic with the jam.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And there's Thompson on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 7 assists in the game.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Kicks it to Doncic. Over Murray. And he gets it back. And it's Doncic missing. Murray up top. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, and what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
So both teams making some changes here.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Here's the kid. Rebounded by Denver. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Watson passes to English. And here's Jokic outside. Confident shooting from Jokic.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Lakers trail by 9. Martin takes it in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
English passes to Murray. And the 3 off target.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Martin. Sends it home from 3-point land. And now it's just a 4-point Nugget lead.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Shoots. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 15 here tonight. From 13, deflected. Bryant in the high post. Gordon's on him.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Outside Watson. Back to Murray. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Money, covered by Jokic. Three-pointer, no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Murray inside. He's guarded by Martin. Murray passes to English. And here's Jokic. Clock at 6. English can't get it to go. Here's the kid. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. Here's Martin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's O'Neal, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Murray against Martin. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Gordon. Watson passes to English. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Down low. Oh, deflected. Gordon with a steal. Watson with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Watson passes to Murray. It's Jokic, high post. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Gordon with a steal. Unloads from 13 feet. Bucket!
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Lakers trail by 4. Martin outside. Pulls the trigger. And a one-handed slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Woo! BA,
Lit. Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
What's up?
Free throw, no good. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Murray against Martin. Here's Jokic. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. 1:21 left in the final quarter. There's the double with Thompson to take the lead. The free ball is down.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And they're pushing it up. Yes, sir, with the three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Murray, shoots a three, booyah! He sinks the triple.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
The three is in.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Now Jokic.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Martin. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And here's Denver.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Connect!
And we know Murray can get it done in these big moments. I mean, he can be just fearless.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Gordon fires. Oh, missed on the tray. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Al.
LeBron, tell me about the importance of how this team closed things out down the stretch.
In the fourth quarter, we turned up our defense and we executed offensively. We finally made some shots from the perimeter in the fourth quarter, and it allowed us to get back into the game and take control late.
What a great fourth quarter. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now for our player of the game.